Hi, my name is Carmela, and today I will be talking about my topic, South China Sea on United States and Philippine relations. So here is my agenda for this presentation. First is the rationale why I chose this topic, and I will also give you an overview of the crisis, my fact findings, the impact on geopolitical events, and my opinion about the topic. And by the end, I hope to provide you with a comprehensive understanding of this intricate issue and its significance for the world. So, exploring the South China Sea crisis from a Filipino perspective. As someone who was born and raised in the Philippines, the South China Sea crisis is not just a distant geopolitical issue. It's a matter that hits close to home. Our country's relationship with the South China Sea is deeply intertwined with our history, culture, and national identity. Let me share with you the rationale behind choosing this topic and its significance to me as a proud Filipino citizen. First is the historical ties to the sea. Growing up, I learned about our rich maritime heritage and the vital role the sea has played in our culture and economy. Our ancestors navigated these waters for trade, connecting our islands and fostering cultural exchange. The South China Sea holds stories of our people's resilience and determination, making this crisis a matter of preserving our heritage. Second is there's unity in diversity. Being a part of a diverse world abroad, I've learned the challenges faced by one nation resonate with many. The South China Sea crisis is not isolated at all. It's a part of a broader narrative of countries asserting their rights and navigating complex geopolitics. Understanding this issue fosters a sense of shared humanity. And third, empowerment through knowledge. As a Filipino residing abroad here in Canada, I find empowerment in learning about the crisis and sharing this knowledge within my multicultural circle. It's a way to showcase the resilience of our nation and inspire to care about the challenges faced by countries around the world. Second is the fact findings. South China Sea crisis on United States-Philippine relations. The South China Sea crisis has emerged as a significant geopolitical issue with far-reaching implications for United States-Philippines relations. Tensions between China and the Philippines over territorial disputes and maritime activities have garnered international attention. My presentation will provide an overview of key events and their impact on the alliance between the two nations. And first, U.S. support for the Philippines. The United States has stood firmly alongside its treaty ally, the Philippines, as China's Coast Guard engaged in aggressive actions in the South China Sea. U.S. officials expressed concern about China's intimidation tactics and dangerous maneuvers against Philippine vessels within their exclusive economic zone. Second, strengthened alliance amid challenges. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s visit to the United States underscores the enduring strength of alliance between the two countries. This partnership gains significance as both nations navigate China's assertiveness in the region and seek to maintain peace and stability. Third, China's actions and U.S. response. China's actions, including obstructing Philippine resupply missions and deploying water cannons, have raised tensions in the South China Sea. Excuse me. The U.S. has criticized Beijing's behavior, asserting that such actions are inconsistent with international law and threaten regional stability. And fourth, we have the legal and diplomatic standpoints. An international tribunal's decision in 2016 concluded that China has no lawful claim to the maritime area around Second Thomas Shoal. located within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. The United States reaffirmed the legally binding arbitral ruling and calls upon China to respect freedom of navigation rights. Fifth is the mutual defense commitments. The United States emphasizes its commitment to mutual defense with the Philippines under the 1951 U.S.-Philippine Mutual Defense Treaty. An armed attack on Philippine public vessels, aircraft, or armed forces, including the Coast Guard in the South China Sea, would trigger these commitments. Sixth, China's response in global reactions. China has accused the United States of hyping up territorial disputes in the South China Sea and attempting to provoke conflicts. China's actions and sovereignty claims have drawn criticism from various nations, including Australia and Japan, further complicating regional dynamics. Impact on geopolitical events. The impact of the South China Sea crisis and its coverage in the provided articles in geopolitical events is substantial and multifaceted. Here's how it influenced and contributed to the broader geopolitical landscape. First is the escalation of tension and power struggle. China's assertive actions and disregard for international law in the South China Sea led to escalated tensions with the neighboring countries like the Philippines. This power struggle between China and other nations, including the United States, Japan, and Australia, underscores the complex geopolitical dynamics in the Indo-Pacific region. Second is the strengthened alliance and partnership. This emphasizes the support of the United States for the Philippines in the face of Chinese aggression. This support reaffirms the United States' commitment to its allies and regional stability. The strengthened alliance between the U.S. and its partners, including the Philippines, reflects efforts to counterbalance China's influence and maintain a rules-based order in the region. Third is the regional security concerns. China's assertiveness and militarization efforts in the South China Sea have raised concerns among the neighboring countries and global actors. It sheds light on the potential consequences of China's actions on regional security and stability. These concerns have led to increased dialogues, cooperation, and military presence in the region by various nations. Fourth is the impact on international law. The legal implications of China's actions, particularly disregarding international law and the Permanent Court of Arbitration's ruling in favor of the Philippines, this disregard challenges the effectiveness of international legal mechanisms and norms in resolving territorial disputes and maintaining order in the maritime domain. So let me talk about my opinion of the topic that I chose. In my view, a diplomatic resolution to the South China Sea crisis is essential to uphold robust United States-Philippines relations. Prioritizing dialogue over conflict is key amidst territorial disputes. Open communication, negotiations, and established conflict resolution mechanisms can bolster stability and cooperation between these allied nations. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or the ASEAN framework, offers a pathway to address the crisis within the context of U.S.-Philippine relations, implementing confidence-building measures like transparency, military activities, and codes of conduct can prevent unintended escalations and facilitate productive discussions. Economic cooperations will provide an avenue for diplomatic discourse, fostering mutually beneficial conversations between the United States and the Philippines. Influential global players like the United States uphold the international norms and demonstrate commitment to regional peace and security. A diplomatic approach, and saying collaboration and adherence to international law can effectively manage the South China Sea crisis while maintaining strong United States and Philippine relations. So that is my opinion about the topic. So we have come to the conclusion. In summary, the South China Sea crisis presents a multifaceted challenge with significant implications for United States-Philippine relations. Prioritizing diplomatic solutions through open dialogue, adherence to established mechanisms, and collaboration with the ASEAN framework is crucial. Confidence-building measures and economic cooperation offers avenue for de-escalation. As global players, both nations commitment to international norms and regional stability is pivotal. By pursuing peaceful resolutions, they can navigate the crisis while strengthening their enduring partnership. So this is the references I used for this presentation. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for your time in listening to my report. Thank you and have a good day.